Hello, hello, and welcome, my Aries collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Welcome to your What Do I Need read for this new moon to full moon next in January 2021. Happy New Year, if I haven't said it to you yet. I've been saying it to everybody. Let's have a Happy New Year, fingers crossed. I am your reader, Mark Angelo Lyons, Mel for short, professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle Productions, the Archangel of Lyons, to be totally honest with you, but you can call me Mal. Hey, my Aries. I love my Aries signs. You guys watch a lot of my vids. I know a lot of you share my stuff, and thank you so very much, my subscribers, for all the help. Taking a day off from the soulmate reads, which will continue getting these out because these are not timeless reads. The soulmate reads are. And just that was the guidance I woke up with this morning, so I'm very happy to be following that guidance. We are doing a What Do I Need read for this new moon in Capricorn, which happens at midnight on the 13th, which is interesting. We don't often get astrological occurrences exactly at midnight, so that's going to be an interesting thing. And then we are, of course, doing the waxing moon, right, from the new moon to the full moon next in Leo, which is 2:16 p.m. It's okay, all times are Eastern on my channel because I'm in New York. Don't make me do math. And that is on the 28th, right? So we're looking at a standard 14-day, right, half lunar cycle waxing. So what do you need to wax, to build, to cast for, if that's your thing, to pray for, to intend for this new moon? To full moon next, and we are doing a 7-card draw. We've got 4 oracles, 2 tarot decks, and 1 healing system. These are relatively quick, but it depends on, you know, what the guides and my pantheons and all that are going to talk about. And so I'm ready to rock and roll. Let's do this. A couple of things. It's a general read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You know the YouTube rules. These are all general reads. Every single one of them on YouTube, right? Check your other signs, of course, because you might get different angles of information of what you need on the same situation or totally different situations in your life depending upon your placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So I recommend staying in the present moment, feet on the floor if you can, right? Be here now. Focus on your breath, right? That's how you're going to know what resonates in your energy field, not just what your mind is telling you, right? So I guess that's about it. Let's get down to work. Take a nice deep breath. As we start with the Healing with the Angels Oracle, and yes, all of the decks that I read are always at the bottom of the description box, as well as there are always cool links that you could check out for more info for your own information, education, entertainment, whatever. So let's ask the angels. Take a nice deep breath. Here we go. My angels of fire and the sign of Aries, the Michaelites. Please, I need one card in clarity for the Aries collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What is the angel they most need to work with? Prayer, meditation, whatever. Invoke it, evoke it, embody it, whatever. For this new moon in Capricorn to full moon next, in Leo, January 2021. Truth and integrity. What would the healing angel of truth and integrity do? It would bring you truth in order to find deeper and truer levels of your own integrity, right? Particularly fire signs. I'm Leo rising, right? So just Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. I have like one planet in Aries, Saturn. It's a long story. I have a yod. Who cares? A yodel. Snack cake. But you know, the healing angel of truth is going to bring you truth to help you heal. And integrity, you might very well be challenged in your honor code, right? Like what it is you will do and you won't do, what your boundaries, maybe your boundaries need to be reset. But either way, integrity is about wholeness, right? If an egg is cracked, then the shell is not in its full integrity, right? When you buy a house, for example, you send in an appraiser to like check the foundation. Does the foundation have structural integrity? So it doesn't matter what's above ground if below ground it's cracked. Like that's what creates the tower moment in tarot, right? Beautiful facade just cracked on the bottom, right? And that happens to all of us, right? So you need to work with the angel of truth and integrity. We're going to do, as the first of our oracles. Next two are going to be our 2 tarot decks. You know, I like to do them one after the other. A little narrative. Daughters of the Moon, what you need to be aware of inside of yourself. Heart, throat, third eye, crown, if you want chakra correspondence there, or landmarks, whatever you want to call it. So let's do this. Breathe. My goddesses of fire. And the sign of Aries, please, one card in clarity for the Aries collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. What do they need to be aware of inside of themselves in tandem with the healing angel of truth and integrity? What is the truth and integrity perhaps they need to heal or be aware of inside of themselves? Yeah, not bad. Appraisal. I just said you get your house appraised, and there's the word literally written on the card. I don't know if you can see it. Appraisal. The Seven of Pentacles, right? Looking back at the work that you've done and deciding, do I want to do this again? Here we have a farmer with a goat, that's a goat, not a deer, that's a goat, right? Looking at these sunflowers that she planted a season ago, right? And saying, do I want to burn these to the ground? Do I want to keep some, sell some? Do I want to replant them, right? That process of appraisal, assigning value. When you have something appraised, you are assigning value. Like a piece of jewelry, like I said, a house, a car, usually something you want to praise, but even a situation. So appraisal within yourself, right? That this might be this check-in terms of, you know, where am I in my truth and integrity? Could be. It seems like there's a challenge in place here where there might be some lies, illusions, deceptions, and delusions that you may or may not be aware of, right? So to check, that might very well be as well, how does this feel inside of me? How does this situation, and remember, we've only got 2 cards out of 7 on the table. So that's the inner, the yin. Let's look at the yang, the masculine aspect of this, the root, sacrum, and the solar plexus. Breathe. The outside world. My gods of fire and the sign of Aries. Please, one card in clarity. Clarity, if I can speak in clarity, please, for the Aries collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs. What is it they need to be aware of outside of themselves or how they appear? That's another part of masculine energy, right? The yang. It's like the inner yin goes outward as yang. So please, what do they need to be aware of outside of them? The Aries collective sun, moon, rising, Venus sign, this new moon in Capricorn to full moon next in Leo. Oh, that's interesting. The King of Cups. Now, I kind of feel like for you, this might be you, how you're coming off. And we'll talk about it in a minute. It's the Cancerian card, right? The sign of Cancer. Cardinal water. You might be coming off as very emotionally mature and very stable, or there is somebody around you with that energy, right? Who might be saying, hey, I understand. Like, I've been where you are. Wisdom, particularly emotional wisdom, doesn't come from reading books. It comes from experiencing things. Like if you've never had your heart broken, I don't know how you've gotten this far, considering no one under 18 can watch my channel. But we've all had that. And that's why when you come across somebody who has been through what you've been through, they help you normalize it. Not that it's going to stay that way forever, but to say, no, it's okay. It's okay to feel what you're feeling. I have been there. And you might be doing that for someone else as well. Could be mutual. What I love about the King of Cups, particularly in this deck, the Mythic Tarot, is it's Orpheus, who was a poet and a bard, right? Read the myth of Orpheus and Eurydice, his wife. Don't look back, particularly in anger. It's a long story. It's a long myth. But he literally went into the underworld in order to retrieve his wife. Didn't work out so well. Read the myth. But certainly there's that depth, right? There's that emotional depth, the ability to cross the symbolic river Styx, that water, to retrieve that creativity. It's a beautiful card. And with appraisal, this really feels like you're moving forward in wisdom, or at least you will be waxing wisdom. Oh, that's a good name for it. Waxing Wisdom by Archangel Lyons for short. Although people might think it's about debilitation. Not debilitation, depilitation. Hair removal. Breathe. Our second of the oracles, the Crystal Oracle, Tony Carmine Salerno. I love this deck. I was not expecting it to be as deep and as good as it is. So I dedicated it to my personal archangel, my archangelic lineage, Archangel Ariel, the Archangel of Lyons. No shit. Archangela, you get it. Breathe. Breathe. No, this feels good. This truth and integrity it feels like your integrity is going to keep building, but you're going to have to really deal with some stuff along the way. A lot of deep inner appraisal. And are you going to compromise your appraisal, what feels right to you, because of external people, places, or things, right? So please, my beloved Archangel Ariel, please, one card in clarity. What is the healing oracle card? The stone indicated, what's written in the book, whatever, however, all of that, some of that for this Aries collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs, this new moon in Capricorn to full moon next in Leo. Please, Archangel Ariel, what is the stone they most need to work with? Amethyst, easy to find. It's freaking everywhere. It's even the name of a couple of strippers I knew long ago. I'm Amethyst. Sure you are. If your last name is Quartz, I'm out. Amethyst, we know it's a crown chakra stone. It's a third eye stone. And really a member of the quartz family that is really, really, really easy to get a hold of. Amethyst, the key words: spirituality, positive transformation, right? And meditation. You are being urged to embrace your shadow side. Okay, wasn't expecting that. Take an inventory, the card of appraisal there, of all those aspects of yourself that you are afraid to show the world because you perceive them to be bad or inadequate. Now, this is the shadow work that we've all been doing throughout 2020. I doubt it's going to stop in 2021 right away, and it's an ongoing thing anyway. Meditate on these qualities. Acknowledge them. See how they serve both you and others. Then love them and bring them into your heart. You know, I have recommended the work of Matt Kahn over and over and over again. In his deck, the Healing Mantra deck, is the last card down in this read. Read whatever arises, love that. It's an easier way, a bit, let's just say, a different approach to doing what others would call shadow work, right? Or embracing the shadow, or going into the underworld, the shamanic descent, dark night of the soul, right? Whatever arises, love that. It's a great book. A dear friend of mine is reading it right now. I gave him my copy, but he swore to bring it back. And he will, right? Truth and integrity. When you realize that every aspect of you serves a purpose, because it does, there will be no need to deny half of who you are. Isn't that cool? Just be yourself and understand that there is nothing in your life to fix. And that's really, from the soul's point of view, 100% the truth, not just true. Always, not even on a good day. Are you scratching the wall, young man? Did you see that? Did you hear mama voice come out of me right there? Because it did. There are simply aspects of yourself yearning to be embraced and loved. And that's true for all of us. And as you do that for you, everybody else gets that opportunity to do it holographically. This is a time of profound change, a time of positive transformation, which will have a lasting impact on every area of your life, and to some degree on those around you, right? The holographic thing. And that's the thing, you don't water a petal on a flower, you water the whole plant. This kind of work gets on to the root system. It's a great way to say it. It heals the root system, so it changes the entire energy field. Neat. Amethyst, you got truth and integrity, appraisal, King of Cups, and Amethyst. This is great. We're on our way. We've got 3 cards left here, and I brought into this one the newest deck to the Drawing the Circle Productions divination team, the Lover's Oracle, also by Tony Carmine Salerno. We got 2 of his decks in the 7-card draw today. So let's ask the Pantheon of Love, which I still sounds like it should be a VH1 show. Breathe. My beloved Pantheons of Love, please. 1 card in clarity for the Aries collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What is the message, the Lover's Oracle message for this Aries collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign watching this video, that they need to hear and remember and work with this new moon in Capricorn to full moon next in Leo, January 2021. Oh, you got 2. I'm going to take them. They're a new deck. You lucked out. You're getting 2, and so you get 8. It's an 8-card draw now. The first one that I saw is Manifesting Miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Manifesting Miracles. And that amethyst, at least what it said in there, that it's through transmuting the shadow into light, right? If you've been watching my channel for a year or so, you know I talk about this stuff a lot. The lead to gold, right? That creates, it allows you to come into alignment with the miracles that are already in play for you. Now, like I said, you got 2. The other one here isn't titled, but it is given some advice. Beware of what you are projecting. Oh, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. What is this talking about? Shadow work. All right. Now, shadow work I usually do because it's more available during waning moon. But hey, if think of it as waxing the amount of love and respect and honor of these voices within yourself, right? It's great. That's really, really lovely. It makes sense. It absolutely makes sense. All right. Voices of the higher self, Whispers of Love Oracle. Same company as the Crystal Oracle and the Lover's Oracle, but different author. Okay. What's her name? Yeah. I can't see it on the thing. Oh, right, because it's written on the side. They don't put it on the front. Anyway, Whispers of Love Oracle, Blue Angel Publishing. Breathe. All right, higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above, please. What is a piece of information, inspiration, or insight most needed by this Aries collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sun? Watching this video from this new moon in Capricorn to full moon next in Leo, January 2021. Slow down. I love this deck. The whispers of I love this deck. When you are excited, you get ahead of yourself, take some time and allow things to unfold. Honey, you're an Aries. First sign out of the gate, right? Cardinal fire, the ram. There should be the sign language for the sign of Aries. That. So, you know, slow down, right? You are excited. There is something here, and hence the appraisal, and hence the truth and the integrity, right? And that pressure, that impatience, perhaps, might come from that inner child or some aspect of the shadow self that's like, when the fuck is it my turn? I want this now, turn. And love that, give its voice, but don't let it burn down the house, and don't let it run out the gate before the gate is even open, right? Divine timing in all things, whether we see it or not, whether a card like that shows up or not, divine timing doesn't take a break. It's constant. You try managing the quantum infinite choices and all that. All right, last card down. As I said, we're gonna have a little Matt Kahn moment here. Now, I get such benefit out of this deck. These mantras are now so ingrained. I had them since December not last year, 2019. And they really work for me. I do them silently. I do them out loud. I do them with breath work. I do them with EFT, emotional freedom technique, all that shit. Stick them in crystals, stir it in my coffee, in my bath water. I'm a witch. I'll take what works and work it. So let's ask the Ascended Masters. General Assembly. Take a nice deep breath. Okay, my beloved Ascended Masters. General Assembly, all y'all, please, one card in clarity for the Aries collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video. What is the mantra they most need to work this waxing moon from new moon in Capricorn to full moon next in Leo, January 2021? Hearing inner guidance, hence the slow down. My intuition flows whenever I am still. I know you can't see that, can you? Maybe you can. I don't know. It's like white on pastel. Bothers me a little aesthetically, but I didn't design the deck. If I do an oracle, it will be black ink on black paper. We'll call it the mystical oracle, because you can't even know what it is. You gotta guess. Let me read you. I'm a professional intuitive, so meditation still time is necessary. But what I've learned from Matt Kahn is that if you want to try and get into stillness, just listen. Like it happens when I hear my cats fighting upstairs. I'm like, boys! They go into mama mode and everything is still in that moment, right? So my intuition flows whenever I am still hearing inner guidance. Hold on. E, F, G, H. Here we go. Hearing inner guidance. My intuition flows whenever I am still. When you hear inner guidance, you receive an affirming and defining moment of inspiration. It can be a new direction, a new way of seeing old patterns, which is sort of indicated here, certainly, or an enchanted idea that is delivered, or an enchanted idea that is delivered in your own voice out of the silence. Happens to me this morning. This morning, literally, I was getting ready to do more soulmate reads, and they were like, new moon's coming, do these for a day or two, get them lined up, post them over a couple of days so that there won't be so much pressure. And I was like, as soon as I heard it, my whole body relaxed. And I was meditating at the time when it came through. When inner guidance is heard, you are ready to either hunker down into the healing benefits of your current circumstances or move forward into a brand new chapter. And actually, they gave me guidance about doing this particular series that simplified the whole thing, really cut my work time in half. So I'm very, it's like I didn't wake up knowing that. That was something I had to go into stillness and silence, and it was there waiting for me. I didn't have to reach for it. In either case, this is an opportunity to further align your soul with embracing your needs, right? This mantra is ideal for resolving restlessness, which, come on, Aries, you're known for it. Becoming a better listener. Do you hear that? Just checking. And being more open-minded. Now, an Aries that's open-minded would be very wonderful. An Aries that's stubborn, sort of like that Taurus energy of, no, I'm not, because, you know, that's tricky. So rather than what's going on up here, your area, Aries rules the head, it's saying, go inside, that there is truth, integrity. Here, I'll put it together for you. I'll do it as the blessing. Breathe. May the Aries collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs be blessed with all that they need this new moon in Capricorn to full moon next in Leo, January 2021, that they may take the inner appraisal time that they need to work with the angel of truth and integrity that they need in tandem with the energy of amethyst to meditate, to go into that very stillness and to give the love that only they can give to themselves in those parts that feel unloved and unheard. Hearing inner guidance, getting that their intuition flows whenever they are still, so that they need to slow down in order to do that, because they might be getting excited and get ahead of themselves, so they need to take some time to allow things unfold, because they are manifesting miracles. Their dream is soon to become a reality if they can trust their heart and continue to follow their guidance, and my intuition flows whenever they are still, hearing that inner guidance. Being aware that they might be projecting qualities they admire onto another. Equally so, the qualities they don't like, bouncing that back and forth, so that they can really become aware of what this emotionally mature, cardinal water, creative water, mature, wise, happy, healthy, balanced, King of Cups energy within themselves, interacting with that within others, someone in their world around them, maybe a Cancerian, maybe not, for their well-being and for the well-being of all, because they are manifesting miracles. If they can hear that inner guidance, slow down, and then take action as it comes to them moment by moment for the well-being of all. So motivating. And so it is. Hey, it's a long blessing, but we got it all in. Thank you so much for watching. Like if you like, subscribe if you want more, comment if you feel it, right? I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Wishing you all the very best. I'm very, very blessed of this new moon in Capricorn to full moon next in Leo, right, in January 2021. Hail, my Aries. Farewell. And blessed, blessed be.